Hi there. I want to show you with you guys my experience with this car after I have drove it for almost 10 months now, and my opinion about it is much more firm and settled than it was when I made those previous videos about it as a new car owner. This car is amazing. This car is on so many levels so good. There is no comparison in combustion engine car to electric car of this quality, of this magnitude. This is superior technology. There is no way back. This car has many good points and some bad points. Concept of this car, it's a sporty electric a luxury crossover. So it's not SUV, it's not big tall car, but it's not a regular sedan. So it's something in between. It's crossover like Audi Allroad or cars of that type. But it's sporty version. This is sporty car. If we compare this car to Audi e-tron or Mercedes EQC, they are not in the same category. This is firm, sporty car. I really like this car. I think it's amazing, but there are some things that I don't like about it, and I want to share them with you. Number one thing that I don't like about this car is radii of turning around. So this car, because it has a long wheel span, turns around in bigger radii than a similar size car would. Because of this big wheel span, it has much more room inside the cabin, but maneuverability is less good, let's put it that way. Is it a big problem? It's not a big problem. You get used to it, but still, I think that in future, electric car producers will tend to have four-wheel steering systems like Porsche Taycan has, because it just improves maneuverability in small spaces like in underground garages and situations like that. So radii of turning around is a first thing that I don't like about Jaguar I-Pace. Second thing that I don't like about Jaguar I-Pace, well, previously I would say it was software, because software on some previous versions of software was buggy and slow, but in recent updates, software has become much quicker. See, it's not instantly quick, but it's not snappy as you'd want it to be. For example, see, like it needs like half a second to respond or more. This is web browser. Navigation. So it's not snappy. It's not slow. I would call it slow, but it's not snappy. You would want of software of car of this quality to have snappy software. I know. I realize it's not easy to do, because this is a system that's basically a computer that runs many processes at the same time, and to have all those processes to respond fast and snappy, that's not easy. You need to have quality developers to be able to do that. But it's not buggy anymore. This version is 19B, and so far in this version I haven't found a single bug. So software not snappiness is the second thing I don't like about this car. Third thing that I don't like about this car, so many people walking around. Third thing I don't like about this car is one thing that I found really important, but is still not present in the software, and that is simple way to encode when you want charging to start. As it is now, it combines two informations: your preferred time of charging and your departure time. So it will calculate, can it charge to 100% until your set departure time, and if it calculates that it cannot charge to 100%, it will start charging immediately. That's unnecessarily complicated. fourth thing that I don't like about this car is suspension firmness when it is in off-road mode, when it is elevated. So this car is equipped with air suspension. So this off-road mode, I presume it's only for air suspension version. So when it is in this elevated mode, suspension tends to be firm. It's firm as it is. This is a sporty car, and seats are like firm, and everything is like sporty and firm. But in off-road mode, air suspension is, I would say, kind of uncomfortably firm. This car also has 22-inch wheels, so everything adds up. That's my fourth thing. Fifth thing I cannot think of. Like, I cannot think anything on this same level of importance as previous four things that I would mention right now. There are some small things. For example, original floor mats are not big as they could be. But then again, you can probably buy aftermarket floor mats. And also there is, when you open a rear trunk, there is no stopping opening rear trunk if there is not enough space toward the wall, because trunk tends to open slightly outside in the first part of opening. It needs some space, maybe, I don't know, 5 centimeters, 10 centimeters. If you are directly on the wall, it will still try to open a rear trunk, which it really shouldn't, because, you know, it's kind of I had a situation like that, and it almost scratched my trunk. So there should be probably some software loop that will prevent trunk opening when there is really not enough space for open a rear trunk. But all those things are not that important as those first four things. But as I said, I think this is an amazing car. It's different, it's sporty, it's just amazing. It drives amazing. For example, this navigation thing, I must make video 5 things that I like about Jaguar I-Pace. So I will not spoil you right now with things that I like about it. I will make another video. Thanks for watching.